Hello! Welcome to MTG Pro Tutor. I'm Sean Penrod and we are going to dive into this Cons of Tarkir booster pack and evaluate the cards inside. When drafting, it's important to stay open. That means picking the best card, regardless of color, for as long as possible. This is especially true in Cons of Tarkir, which is a 3-color set. So, yesterday we did get an NFNs of the Foremost, so that was really cool. Let's see if this pack, has something equally as exciting. First thing I do is take out the marketing card. Sweet, it's a nice morph token, very useful. Save these and take them when you go to draft or anything like that, because you're definitely going to be using them. Morph is such a key part of this set and so useful to have. Any deck should have morph cards. Take out the land, and then I always look at the rare. Empty the pits. Wah, wah. No, thank you. Alright, so this is an instant. It's a mythic rare, so you're not going to see this a lot. But good golly Miss Molly, it is black, 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 black 2X. Holy cow. So for every, X, you put X 2 black zombie creature tokens onto the battlefield tapped. So that means that for 6 mana, you get 1 tapped 2 black zombie. Alright. Now, of course, it has Delve. So the idea is this is a game finisher where you fill up your yard all game long, just blocking things and killing things and self-milling, and the idea is you just delve the heck out of your deck. It all goes away, and you get a bunch of 2/2 zombies that at the end of your opponent's turn that can then untap on your turn and swing for victory. However, black, 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 black. You know how hard it will be to get black, 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 black? Incredibly hard. I am not excited about Empty the Pits. I will be passing this and let somebody else figure out how the heck they're going to draw, fill their yard, and then come up with 4 black sources and extra mana to cast this. So, terrible. Terrible, terrible. Defiant Strike. +1/+0 and you draw a card. Pretty good. Nice combat trick. Crippling Chill. Very useful. 3 mana, tap a creature. It does not untap on the next turn, and you draw a card. I would take Crippling Chill over Defiant Strike. Eye Knock Tracker. A 3/3 first strike. For 5 mana, you can morph it. So you can play as a morph and then play 5 mana to turn it face up, and it becomes a 3/3 first strike. So it costs 5 mana because it can beat a 2/2. It can beat another morph card. Anything that is 4 or less to turn face up will at least trade with another morph. Alright, so their toughness is 2 or less. Their power might be big or small. They might have some kind of ability, but at the end of combat, without any other tricks, they will trade with another morph. So this one costs 5 to flip up because it has first strike, meaning it will kill the morph before it kills it. Alright, Feat of Resistance, the best combat trick in Cons of Tarkir. +1/+1 counter and protection of the color of your choice until end of turn. That's impressive, especially considering the fact that there are so many ways to give things that have +1/+1 counters benefits. Yes, amazing. All of a sudden, at instant speed, your creature now has lifelinks, flying, and first strike, or something, right? Death touch, first strike, and trample, right? Or it's incredible. So Feat of Resistance is definitely my first pick so far from this pack. Mardu Skull Hunter does not change that. It is a 2/1 for 2 mana, comes into play tapped, and if you attack this turn, target opponent discards a card. Not that impressive. I played with it, and I could have done better. I had it in my pre-release deck, and it just, maybe it fits in a Mardu deck, but it just didn't fit the bill for me. Feed the Clan, I'm out. Life gain cards only are no good, so skip it. Debilitating Injury is nice. It is a -2/-2 for 2 mana. It will kill a morph. So that is good. Good, good, good. They play a morph on turn 3, and then on turn 4 you play a land. Or on turn 3 you play a land, and instead of playing your own morph, you play Debilitating Injury. Boom. You know that morph is out of the way because they're all tapped out. They can't do anything about it, and boom, you got them. So there you have it. I like debilitating injury, not over feat of resistance. Sagu Archer is amazing. It is a 2/5 for 5 mana. It does have reach. For 5 mana, you can turn it face up, so that it's not any cheaper to play it face up than to morph it. It does not have any turn up ability, so basically the idea is if you need a morph, play it on turn 3. On turn 5, turn it, if you need a reach creature, turn it up. On turn 5, just play it face down, or play it face up, unless you need the mana for something else. Just go ahead and play it face up because it's not really going to set you behind by playing it for its hard mana cost. Jungle Hollow, very nice. Comes into play tapped, you gain 1 life. It is the black-green, which are opposing enemy colors, so that means they fit into 2 clans, and Anafenza. Abzan being one of those clans, and Temur being the other. Not Temur. Sultai. Sultai being the other. Highland Game, a 2/1 for 2, which is not that impressive. However, when it dies, you gain 2 life. Much better than some of the other 2/1s for 2s, but still not that impressive. Alright, Become Immense. I like this. It does have Delve, so I think that's sweet. Target creature gets +6/+6 until end of turn, and it does cost 6 mana, but with Delve, it could be cheaper. I don't think this is a great card if you are in Sultai, but if you are not in Sultai, I think this is great because of Delve. The reason being, it's okay, in my opinion, to have 1 or 2 Delve cards in your deck to make use of the library that you wouldn't otherwise be using. In Sultai, you're going to be using the library a lot. You should be getting, recurring cards or things that fill your yard, but things that get them back, things like that. Anyway, so I like Become Immense, but not over feat of resistance. Jeskai Elder, a 1/2 with prowess for 2 mana, and whenever it deals combat damage to a player, you may draw a card. If you do, discard a card. So there you have it. And Sultai Soothsayer. When Sultai Soothsayer enters the battlefield, look at the top 4 cards of your library, put 1 of them into your hand and the rest into your graveyard. So for 5 mana, you can start filling up your yard. This is a great way to get value out of Become Immense, or empty the pits if you are misfortunate enough to run that card. But I'm not going to take this. This is not a gold creature that, in my opinion, is worth diving into that clan on the first pick. So if this was indeed my first pack, we would be looking at. Jeskai Elder is not bad. Become Immense is not bad as far as first picks go. Sagu Archer is good. I still like Feat of Resistance, and we will be passing up the Empty the Pits. So if we wanted to go with a monocolored creature, which I am usually apt to do, we would be picking the Jeskai Elder. However, I think Feat of Resistance is so good that I would pass up Jeskai Elder and take Feat of Resistance as my first pick. Tell me what you think. Is this the wrong dealio? I mean, I'm passing up a mythic and some pretty sweet uncommons, so let me know what you think. I'm Sean Penrod, and we'll see you in the next pack.